What it do, man. Let's go, let's go. The reason that a lot of these individuals have a poor reality is because they have a poor mentality. Nah, man. So shout out to everyone that's going to tune into the show. I know it's relatively later than usual, but guess what? It's better late than never. You know what I'm saying? It's better to be proactive than reactive. So with that being said, man, we finna put some good game down on the ground. So shout out to everybody that's going to attend this show, man. We finna put down some good game that the real ones can pick up. Nah, the Keisha's going to get mad about it. But guess what? It's time to free Keisha. Yeah, you don't always want to be enslaved and controlled by the spirit of a Keisha. So with that being said, let's have a great episode. Shout out to everybody. Nah, man. We are now at the midway point of the week. So it's like, did you make the most out of your week, or did you let your week make the most out of you? The reason that a lot of people have a poor reality is because they have a poor mentality. They cannot control everything. They cannot control anything. So they're controlled by their impulses. Nah, they are controlled by the things that they want to be accepted by. So shout out to all the Keishas that are coming up into the building. Shout out to my moderators. Shout out to the cheerleaders. Shout out to the goblins. Shout out to the scraggets. Man, shout out to everybody, homie, because one thing about it is we finna put this game down. Nah, man, we finna put this game down. A lot of people don't stand up for anything, and that's why they fall for everything. They don't got nothing productive to do. So while you're stepping up into the building, make sure you double tap the screen and get them likes up. You sitting around listening to me at this late hour of the night, there ain't no way that you don't like me. Otherwise, you wouldn't be listening. It's because I'm magnetic and everything that I say got some value. You see what I'm saying? When people are talking to you, you need to determine if you're going to listen depending on if what they're saying has value. If it don't have value, then guess what? It can be left without you. Nah. If what they say and don't possess value, then it can be left without you. So with that being said, man, a lot of people need to be a lot more mindful with their time. A lot of people take their time for granted, and then they sit around and they say, why don't I have this? Why can't I do that? Well, it's because you don't do anything with the time that you have, because you sit around and you find other distractions to indulge in, and you say you can't do this, and you have all these limiting beliefs. And guess what? I know the solution for all of your complaints. Effort, homie. The poor mentality is what will continue to keep you enslaved to a poor reality, homie. So that's the reason why I'm sitting back and I'm saying what I'm saying, because I'm putting down the game the way it's supposed to be put down. And hey, all my moderators, make sure y'all get the Keishas up out of here. I don't need nobody that's trying to play in my chat. That's the reason why you ain't gonna stay in my chat. So with that being said, moderators, make sure you do your job. I gave you the role for a reason, so make sure you do it. You know what I'm saying? Chris, is you still a moderator, homie? There we go. You see, that's what I like to see. Amen. Yeah, it's a lot of real niggas in the building. Amen. Man, because everybody that talk don't deserve to be responded to. Everybody that talk does not deserve to be responded to, homie. A lot of y'all got to stop talking back to certain individuals and get that dude out of here sitting around this early in the morning calling another man uncle. When the last time you even seen your uncle? And you calling somebody else that you have no knowledge of your uncle, man. A lot of y'all have graduated from the college of Keisha, but you haven't graduated from the college of not caring about who accepts you and who rejects you, man. So that's the reason why I sit back and I say, this is the world we live in. You see, these people don't know how to produce nothing. All they know how to do is have consumptuous behavior. All they know how to do is consume, homie. They sit back, they watch, but they're not able to do. They sit back and they watch. They can listen to each and every single part of the lesson that you breaking down, but guess what? They can't implement any game that you put down on the ground. You know why? Because they never picked it up. And this goes back to exactly what I said. I don't expect a cornerback to be an excellent wide receiver. There's a reason why you're on the defensive side of the ball, because you can't catch. So if I throw the game to you and you can't pick it up, get them Keishas up out of here. Look at them typing and writing to a screen. I'm giving a good game. I'm giving a good lecture. You sitting in the attendance of my show, and you done showed yourself the way to the exit. So with that being said, we got to get them guys that's worried about other guys too much out of my chat. Nice code, I appreciate it. You see, the ladies like it. I'm not worried about if a guy likes my hair. I'm not worried about if a guy likes my style. Nothing that a guy has when it pertains to an opinion about my appearance is valid, because I'm into ladies. So when y'all are sitting around well past the hours when the sun has gone down, worrying about how another guy looks, that tells me exactly where you swing. So get them Keishas up out of here calling people by the names of other men that never even recognize them. You see, this is the mentality that they have. They can't respect the game because they don't respect themselves. That's why we laughing at them. They can't respect the game because they don't respect themselves. They don't have nothing commendable about them. Their greatest accomplishment last month, ladies, was that they bought Spider-Man 2. Yeah, they didn't invest in anything. They didn't get any new skill sets. They don't know a single recipe outside of Top Ramen. But yeah, all they want to do is talk about, I got the new Spider-Man. I watched the Tyson Fury fight. But they don't even fight the daily battles upon their life on a consistent basis. Where am I from? I'm from planet Earth. You know what I'm saying? And I don't give out public information on a private platform. So with that being said, make sure each and every single one of you send me a message on TikTok. Because as soon as this episode's over, I'm going to send everybody my Snapchat. That's the best way to talk to me, know when I'm going live, and to stay up to date with the content. And I will be launching a course soon called Free Keisha from the Matrix. But for real, make sure y'all message me because I'm going to get y'all that Snapchat, man. That's the best way to talk to me. So, for example, that question you ask, it could be answered. Am I able to have two-way conversations? My conversations go one way. And if I don't rock with what you're putting down, then I'm going to get from around you. Yeah, I'm the type of individual, there's just some things we can't agree to disagree about. And hold up, I'm finna turn this off. I ain't gonna lie with none of you guys. Yeah, here it is. We got guys sitting around at what? I don't know what time it is. I ain't even got a clock around me. But we got guys sitting around at this late hour of the night trying to have a FaceTime with me. No, they want to get up on the camera, they want to look at me, and they want to talk. Well, guess what? I don't invite guests to my show. The only guest on my show is this cup of coffee. We got a guy, get him out of here. He worried about what I'm wearing. You see, I don't mind when the ladies talk about what I'm wearing, but why do I got guys caring about what I got on? You're handsome. Can you blame them? Yeah, I can, because they not supposed to look at me and think I'm handsome. They supposed to look at the ladies and be trying to get at them. They ain't supposed to be trying to get at the guys. You see, that's the problem with today. These guys will sit back and say they can't get a girlfriend, but here's the reason why you can't get a girlfriend. It's because you worried about other dudes. On Friday, you ain't trying to go out on a date and conversate. You trying to get together with the homies, homie. No. I was on a podcast the other day with one of my good homies, you know what I'm saying, on this YouTube situation. And he said that his homie took him out to the movies. And he said, man, we dang near on a date. That's not even something that you should be saying in no conversation, homie. So that's the reason why I'm sitting back and I'm saying to myself, we got to really pay attention to what we doing, man. Yeah. And keep getting the Keisha up out of my chat. I didn't ask you what you see. You know what I'm saying? I want to see you get up out of here. You can't see me. You can't talk. You can't type and you can't write. Now, I would like to give a very, very great way for you Keishas that would like to return to my chat. You want to be the Return of the Keisha, Return of the Jedi, episode 7. What you can do is you can make an alternative account and you can come back on your Hello Kitty fan page and then you can talk. So with that being said, if you Keishas would like to return and try to talk again, you can always keep my moderators conditioned and ready to press those buttons. You know, that's absolutely one of my favorite notifications to see upon the screen. Because I already know, that's coffee in my cup, you know what I'm saying? I'm drinking and thinking at the same time. I've been drinking. Yeah. But man, they don't stand on nothing, man. They ain't got nothing going on, and that's the reason why everything coming out of their mouth is something that I want to walk away from. You ever hear somebody talking, and it's like what they talking about, you got to walk away? And these Keishas can't relate, because they said they don't like what I'm talking about, but guess what they doing? They still listening. Yeah. Get that person up out of here. I'm not talking about none of that, and I got a guy putting hearts for me as emojis. Homie, you don't got to give me no hearts. Yeah. Let the ladies put the hearts in the comment section, man. Key. Do you love me? You gonna comment? Say you right in it. Homie, I don't want to see that. Yeah. Sending hearts. Homie, how do y'all think y'all potential girlfriend would feel if she saw you sitting around at 5 o'clock in the morning and you are sending another man heart emojis in a comment section, homie? You see, y'all don't really be thinking about how certain things look that y'all do. Here it is, you laying around in a bathtub. Yeah. You laying in a bathtub, got the heater on with the vent so nobody hear what you listening to. You laying in a bathtub with a bubble bath with Epsom salt, and you put in heart emojis, all in the name of showing love. I don't need you to show me your love. I'm not Trey Songz. I don't need your love, okay? Yeah. All I need you to do is do what you're supposed to do, which is remain and pertain and stay and refrain from getting up close to me. Because a lot of y'all want to stay far away from me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, if anything that we do together don't produce, then I don't even want to put myself around you. Yeah. All in the name of love. Step in the name of love. Look at that. Yeah. These dudes are saying, man, I love you, man. I love the sound of your voice. I love the... And I'm like, wait. This is what I'm supposed to be hearing from the ladies. And don't get me wrong, I hear it from the ladies because I'm actually absolutely magnetic. I have an angelic voice. I look very handsome. I'm articulative. But at the end of the day, I am very humble because I understand, guess what? Whatever I am today, I need to be better tomorrow, homie. And everybody that's in my life, some people might need to get disconnected so I can reconnect with myself. You see, you have to prioritize the relationship with yourself before you worry about anybody else. Because if you don't, homie, and get that person up out of my chat. You know what I'm saying? I would like for him to get a sweet exit out of here. First they're sour, then they're sweet. Out of my chat, boy. Man, I do it the way that I do it, okay? Get that Keisha up out of here. Sitting around and typing and writing in the chat. Putting 3 words in a sentence, period, out. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all doing all that typing, all that writing. You're so handsome. Hold up, man. I appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate the commentary. I appreciate the dialogue. You see, I welcome productive discourse, because it's like for me and you going back, we going to be able to come out of that conversation with a situation that might be able to turn into some monetization or some elevation. And that's what it's about. You see, if when I talk to you, when I walk away, I feel drained, I will no longer talk to you again, because energy vampires exist. A lot of y'all celebrated Halloween. I don't celebrate Halloween. But a lot of people think that people wear costumes only on that day. Nah, people wear costumes 365 days a year, homie. You just ain't never seen the mask slip because you thought it was so real. They real good at making it look the way it do, man. And look, quick interruption, make sure each and every single one of you right now, I mean like literally right now, send me a message on TikTok, because this episode will be ending in a few minutes, and everybody who messages me, I will send my Snapchat. It is the best way to talk to me, know when I'm going live next, and to stay up to date with the content. Also, make sure you all double tap the screen and get my likes up, because if you don't like me, I don't like you. Nah, if you don't like me, I don't like you. And that's just the way it is. What do you say? That's just the way it is. Oh yeah, you know? So yeah, man. People don't understand, man. Time is a gift. You see, being poor and being broke is gonna get that Keisha out of here. We got a guy sitting around. No one wants you in my comment section. Out. There you go. You see how that goes? That person out. Out. Get out. Out. You see how that happens? You can't never tell me that I'm the Wizards of Waverly Place. I'm the Harry Potter. I'm Mr. Potter. All I have to do is snap that. You got my phone. Snap that till you get so. Snap that. You go home. You out of here, man. I should have been a baseball player. I be feeling like Chicken Little whenever he got that confidence and he done went to that game and he done sent it over the fence. I'm getting grand slammers out here, boy. Grand slammers in my pajamas. With the fur coat. You heard? They ain't right. Man, they can't stop you when you know where you started from. They can't stop you when you know where you started from. They gonna talk. They're gonna critique. They're going to try to minimize what you have maximized through endurance. You have overcame the odds. There's certain statistics that told you, homie, you came from a certain upbringing, you got to stay down there. You came up from a certain upbringing, you got to stay down there. And what they try to do is they try to look for chinks in your armor, but they're not even wearing any. You see, they're looking for chinks in your armor, but they don't even have any. Their only defense is their offense. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got nothing to stand back on. They ain't got nothing to fall back on. And get that person up out here. You ain't talking about nothing. Didn't nobody ask what you was doing? You not the main character. You just another commenter. Out of my chat. Shout out to Chris for the heart me. This is the best live I enjoyed all night. Thank you. I typically don't go live on this night, but if there is time, use it. I can't be an enemy to my message. That's why I said, man, a lot of people say, man, you're really good at listening, except for when I'm talking on my platform. You know why? Because I got 2 ears and 1 mouth, which means I'm supposed to listen twice as much as I speak. Because if I'm an enemy to my own message, I don't want to speak, because what God doesn't like is a hypocrite, homie. So that's the reason why I correct and check myself each and every single day. Most of these guys can't even control their posture when they sit down. They be like this. Most of these people can't even properly construct sentences. Most of these people can't even leave a live of a person that they don't like. Instead, they continue to watch you and support you. I rebuke Keishas out of my live and they come back from alternate accounts. They make whole new accounts for me, just for me, not for themselves, not to get the potential to have a possibility to monetize their content, but to come back and talk to me. You see, the spirit of the Keisha is so deep within them that they will chase me and they'll never even be close. It's like whenever you're doing one of those obbies on Roblox, you think that you've always almost completed it. Nah, homie, there's like 1 million more floors. But I want you to keep thinking that it's close. That way you can stay further away from me. Because the closer you get, the further I get away. Everybody ain't meant to be with everybody. I ain't rated E for everybody, homie. I'm rated N for mature. That's why individuals that say certain things, it's like, oh man, I was just playing. Nah, you did what you did. You said what you said. Stand on it. Because now I'm going to stand on what I stand on, man. No, when you do certain things, I'm going to stand on what I stand on. Get that Keisha up out of here. Got dudes sitting around at 6 o'clock in the morning talking about putting their hands on another man. There is no way that you're laying in your bed in your drawers talking about putting your hands on another man. You want to beat their hot dog? What do you got going on, homie? You see, this the types of conversation. You know, dudes laying in bed right now like, oh man, I'm gonna beat your hot dog. And what? What are you talking about, homie? Your father, Darth Vader, would not be proud of what you're saying, Luke Skywalker. You're supposed to be a Skywalker. Yeah. So that's the reason why I sit back and I say, man, what these dudes be talking about? Yeah. They consuming too much to the point to where they become what they consume. You know what you've been putting in that temple? Yeah. I've been messing up your mental. I've been messing up your mental, Johnny boy. And that's the reason why they lose. And that's the reason why I win. You interested in anime? Most certainly. I've been brutally trying to get myself to complete One Piece whenever I have time. But in the beginning stages of that anime, it's relatively boring. So I've been kind of just pushing through. But yeah, I love anime. My favorite anime, top 3 would have to be Attack on Titan, Death Note, and Naruto. The OG one that I watched was Dragon Ball Z, Inuyasha, Pokemon. Like, those are the things that I grew up with, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of real life lessons in anime. I'd actually argue that there's more real life lessons in anime than there are in reality shows. But yeah, man, a lot of these guys, that's the only accomplishment that they got is they watch anime, but they don't do nothing in real life. Guess what? They finish the episodes of anime, but they don't finish the next episode of their life. They're still worried about when they peaked in high school. Yeah, man, I used to be the starting quarterback, homie. Guess what? You ain't even got a starting position in your job. You can't even be the starting father. Your girl got another man coming in the house when you're not there because you don't do your job. You the backup. Yeah. You the substitute father in the One Piece. Oh, you on 294? That's what's up, homie. Yeah, there's a lot of episodes, and I think there's like over 1,000, man. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? These dudes worry about being the starting quarterback. Yeah, man, this rapper saw me. When the last time your kid saw you? When the last time your mama saw you? Ain't the goal to retire those who did everything for you? Ain't the goal to be able to go where you want, when you want? A lot of y'all can't. You're constricted, not because you can't accomplish it, because you believe you can. And whatever you perceive becomes your reality, even if you could change it, homie, because your perception has now become a coping mechanism for you not to do nothing, homie. It's crazy. I know a couple of people like that. Yeah, on a Friday, they'd rather go out with their homeboys. When the last time they took their kid to a roller skating ring, homie? Yeah. When the last time they sign their kids up for sports and then the coach becomes the father? Do they go to the practices? No, they don't go to the practices. They tell their son, man, have a good game, and if you don't do good, I'm going to be mad at you. But you didn't sit along those sidelines. You see, the parents want to live through their kids, but guess what? Their kids can't even live by them because they don't even give them the right game. Yeah. You see, when you provide a game to somebody, if you give them the wrong game, they not going to enjoy the experience, homie. You see, when I'm sitting around and we seeing the capabilities, if you give them the wrong game, guess what? It ain't going to work into the system. If I give you a PS5 full of PS2 games, you ain't going to be able to play, homie. Yeah. If I give you a PS5 with a bunch of PS2 discs, you're not going to be able to play, homie, because guess what? It's not compatible with reality. So that's the reason why I sit back and I say, man, there's a lot of irresponsible individuals. We got guys all in the name of looking for entertainment and distractions, endlessly scrolling on TikTok Live. You see, when you join my episode, it's like this cup of coffee right here. It gives you the caffeine, it gives you the spark, and whatever you choose to do with it is completely up to you. You can't blame it on me. But at least I provide value. Most of these content creators provide distractions. They monetize their platforms all in the name of entertainment. I'm all about elevation and game, homie. And to the person trying to go live with me, you can remain on your knees all you want. You're not joining my platform. I already said I'm not adding any guests, so you can go ahead and get up out of here. What's the best way you would deal with tyrannical parents? Well, get that dude up out of here. I don't know what you... If you have to say pause, that means that you already have suspect intentions. Out of my life. But, yeah, so get out of here. Yeah, you nice on the mic, man. I like the way you sound. Oh, I got wired earphones and you tickling my ears. Man, get out of my chat. What you got going on? What kind of a compliment is that, homie? Yeah. Hey, yo, like, for real. I'm just saying, man, I don't know. What are you talking about, man? What's the best way you would deal with tyrannical parents? Well, unfortunately, until you turn 18, you got to weather the storm. You know, it's very unfortunate whenever you go out into a thunderstorm without an umbrella, because the rain is going to do what it's due, the lightning's going to do what it's due, the thunder's going to do what it's due. But until you're the age of 18, you just have to deal with it. But it's about whatever they say to you, do not let it shape what you do. Whatever somebody says to you, do not let it shape what you do. So if they tell you to do this, but I mean, when it comes to like what you desire to be, and that's not what you want to be, still pursue what you want to be, because your parents will come around whenever they see you successful and happy. Now, some parents are haters. But when you get over the age of 18 years old, then you can go towards them, and you can give them distance whenever you feel disrespected. When you're over the age of 18, if they're still trying to tell you what to do, you need to create distance so they realize that the respect barrier is mandatory. Otherwise, it's optional if you choose to talk to them. They say honor the father and the mother, but in the Bible it also says, God says, if you love the father or mother more than you love me, then you're not a child of mine. I started a family when I turned 16. Ever since then, I handle most things that other parents can't. Man, salute to you, homie. You're a real individual. You see, I always argue that it's the individuals that make the inconvenient decisions, that have the odd deck of cards in their hands, that if you play your cards right, man, you're going to inspire a lot of people. You make something out of yourself, and you can make a lot out of everybody else. Because a lot of people don't realize the magnitude and the potential of their voice. What you have went through, your situation is unique, homie. But guess what? It's not just unique to you. There's a lot of individuals that can relate to you, and they're searching for a vessel. When you do what you do, you got to understand that you're a vessel. So when people are trying to twist up your message and your image like a pretzel, understand that whatever their opinion is about you can't become a fact, because they don't know you like you know you. Yeah, I don't know you like you know you. Yeah. No, I did what my dad couldn't. And you see right there, that of in itself is worth a championship ring. You know what I'm saying? So salute to you, homie. Real spill. But yeah, man, we just doing it the way that we do it. Get that Keisha up out of here. I want this person to mind their business out of my chat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, out of here. My business is called Mute Incorporated. Whenever Keishas come around, turn around, lift up the skirt with the pom-poms and perform, I get them up out of my chat, because whenever we're on the court balling, you're not supposed to be on the court trying to do cheerleading. So with that being said, out of here. Yeah. Nah, free Keisha. You know what I'm saying? W-Dab, for real, that's a fact. Shout out to all the real fathers out there, homie. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these ladies, the reason why they can't get a man is because they try to be the man that they want to get. So even when that man comes across to them, he might like the visual, but when he sees the vocal, when he sees the attitude, he gonna be away from you. Because guess what? I'm not working hard to increase my value as a man to get with another man. I'm not Frank Ocean, homie. So I'm not with that. There's two types of parents, loving and loveless. That's 100% facts. That's why I tell people all the time, you hear all this, oh, your parents this, your parents that. Man, some parents ain't even worth a penny, homie. There's such things called absent fathers and absent mothers. Somebody could be in your life each and every single day and still be absent from your life at the same time, homie. Just because you're around me don't mean you're down for me. My shadow's with me all the time, but whenever I walk in the darkness, it separates and isolates itself from me. So that's the reason why I sit back and I say, man, everybody is to be analyzed. Everybody's to be analyzed, man. Whenever you're trying a new endeavor in life, you're not going to see success on day one. And I'd actually argue that it's more of a hindrance if you do, because now you have been conditioned to believe that things happen overnight. It doesn't. It's a process. There's a lot of highs and lows, a lot of risk-taking. There's a lot of people that start to doubt you. And I'd actually argue that it's a positive experience, because whenever people start to doubt you, you get to quickly realize who is for you and who is actually against you. Because there's people that can be on your team wearing the same jersey as you, waiting for the opportunity to get a starting position on another team, and they will eventually request a trade. You know what I'm saying? The people trying to pull you down are already below you. Get that Keisha up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that dude up there was talking about. You can't even talk about what passed over. You haven't even passed over your camera roll to find a picture of yourself, because you don't even like the reflection you see in the mirror. That's why you got a dark profile picture. Out of my chat. The people trying to pull you down are already below you. Exactly. That was game right there. Somebody pinned that comment. That was 100% facts, homie. The people trying to pull you down are already below you. Once you realize that dynamic, it's like, oh, that's adorable. How cute. You know what I'm saying? You can't get phased, homie. You got to know who you are, and whatever you don't like about yourself that you can actively change, you have to have a plan of action. But a plan of action doesn't just start with the notes that you take. It starts and finishes with the act. Not the cap, but the act. Show them. The act, show them. And that's what's going to get you to where you need to go, man. So with that being said, get to the destination that you desire the most and stay away from people that desire you the least. And with that being said, man, we're getting ready to wrap this episode up. Shout out to everybody that was a part of this show. Shout out to the Keishas that had the pom-poms up, doing the gymnastics and doing the splits, the banana splits on it. Yeah, they really want a hot dog. So with that being said, make sure all of you go ahead and send me a message, man. And for that snap, so y'all can stay up to date with the content, reach out to your boy, and everything like that. So with that being said, man, we're going to stay ahead of the game, and they're going to stay below us. Because guess what? The people trying to pull you down are already below you. And one quote I like is, life is like a video game. You can either press play, or it's game over.